We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Chicago Cubs. Stay tuned for Cubs baseball next. So stepping in, Cesar Urbina. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder, Cesar Urbina.
Pitch on the way.
Hey, no outs now, none.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch.
Foul! That ball's foul!
That misses. 1-2.
Here we go, right now, fellas.
Lays off. 2-2 now.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in, David Esposito. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
David Esposito.
Hey, we got one.
And now a pitch on the way. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly, and there's out number 2. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. D-Row, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
At the plate now, Chet Bowles. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
Two down. Here we go now, let's go.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Nothing in the Cubby first. On to the second now from Wrigley with no score. Stepping in, Eduardo Rodriguez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Eduardo Rodriguez.
No outs here.
Here it comes. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, coming off a 500 homestand, you would have liked to have played better in front of your home crowd. I get that. But they have a chance to right the ship right here. Get on the winning side, push forward, game 1 of this road trip. It's not going to be easy.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Eduardo Rodriguez becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Keston. You're up.
And that'll bring up Keston Huron. As he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Batting sixth, the shortstop, Onyel Cruz.
Get ahead, stay ahead now.
Into the box, Onyel Cruz. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. This year against right-handed pitching, Cruz has an eye-grabbing batting line, one that resides above the 340 plateau.
These are the type of hitters that absolutely frustrate a pitching staff and a pitching coach. He's not trying to do a ton of damage, but he's certainly going to put the ball in play and be a pest the entire season.
On the year, Cruz has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show.
Welcome back to Wrigley Field, home of the Cubs, who've proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. As a team, they have one of the lowest ERAs in the league, and digging a bit deeper, a huge part of that is their ability to limit base on balls. They've allowed the fewest walks of any other team, and as one pitcher put it, if you're going to beat us, you're going to have to hit. We aren't giving you anything for free. Now, we all know that hitting is maybe the toughest thing to do.
The pitcher, the dude, Gerald, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First offering on its way. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
High in the air out to center field. Green is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Now to the plate, Riley Green. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates.
Riley Green.
And the pitch. In there at the knees as he authors a strike to the leadoff man, 0-1.
Hey, we got no outs.
Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now.
All right, come on now.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies.
Boy, D-Roy, you have to give the batter some credit right there. That's not an easy pitch to hit. A knuckleball located at the knees.
Yeah, you're definitely looking for that ball to pop above your belt before you make a move and decide whether or not you're going to let it eat. That ball was knee-high, not a bad pitch. Nice execution by the batter.
Goldsberry.
Hey, plays it too. Let's roll it, huh?
Here comes the first pitch. Mark Colesbury is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Hey, no outs. now.
Green gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he's way off balance with the swing there. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent
Batting
pitching.
ninth, the pitcher.
At the
Emerson
plate, Emerson Dominguez.
Dominguez.
And he pops up the bunt attempt. Gerald is there, and he has it for the out. Now batting, Cesar Urbina. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he popped him up. Hayfie is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Cubs strand 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Digging in, David Esposito. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
David.
Here comes the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Swings through it for strike number 2. The 1-2 is a slider taken for a ball.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
Softly hit toward the hole. Scooped up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Ready for another chance? Chet Bowles comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Chet Bowles.
In there, no balls and a strike.
Yeah, we got one here.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
0-2 count, and the pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Standing in now, Eduardo Rodriguez, as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
2-1 the count. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. So striding in, Keston Hiura,
Leading
looking to
off
put
for
the
the
ball in
Cubs.
play here. He went down
The
on
second
strikes in
baseman.
his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
1 ball, 1
Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Come on, guys.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, nobody away.
Grounded up the first baseline. Reined in. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. At the plate, Oniel Cruz. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
The center fielder, Riley Green.
Here we go, guys.
To the plate now, Riley Green. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Now to the plate, the pitcher, the dude, Gerald. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The dude, Gerald.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
Let's go now. 1 time.
Come on, let it fly right here.
The 0-1 on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, let's go, kid. Here we go.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Nobody out, runner on first. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
Nobody better.
Now another 1-2. Back up the middle. To second for 1. On to first. So they let him swing with 2 strikes, and it'll cost him as it's a double play. Digging in to try it again, Mark Colesbury.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
0-1, here's the pitch. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Now batting, the pitcher, Emerson Dominguez.
Here we go, boys.
In now, Emerson Dominguez. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He popped out in his first trip. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Line drive to left. Dominguez is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Cesar Urbina. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball one.
Hey, come on now, fellas.
That evens it up 1-1. Grounded weakly toward third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to bat will be the outfielder, David Esposito.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. There's a good knuckleball. Got it by him for strike two.
You know, if a knuckleballer's in a game this late, he's got a good one working. He's been able to manipulate that thing all over. It's been dancing, occasionally mixing in a fastball. He's done a nice job.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. David Esposito is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning.
Now batting.
Stepping in now,
Third
Chet
baseman,
Bowles.
Chet.
As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And it's quickly 0-2.
Hey, strike him out. Clutch up right here.
0-2 count and the pitch.
Ball one.
Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
The batter, the first baseman, Eduardo.
At the plate now, Eduardo Rodriguez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. No hits to this point. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches, very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Still no score. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Keston Hiura. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, gotta get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Way behind a goofy knuckleball for strike 2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Keston Hiura becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. Lawrence Houston is into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right.
Lawrence Houston.
So now to the plate, O'Neill Cruz. As he'll send the first one he sees on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow! Standing in, Riley Green, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips.
Riley Green.
Yeah, we got 2 down now.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey!
Hey, come on now.
Nope.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
1-1 count, the pitch. No contact there, and it's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Grounded down the third baseline. Scooped up on to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. We are still scoreless. Tyro Estrada is going to come on and pinch hit here, and this is an important at-bat, leading things off in the 9th in a tie ball game.
Estrada.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, it was a real good performance, as you'll see by his final line. 7 2/3 good innings, and in today's game, that's very solid.
And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. Chicago earned the victory despite only collecting 4 total hits. Boone Matson claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on